Good morning, y'all. How everybody doing today? Old Justin here. We back on our frame job here, and gonna tell y'all what we got going today. We're gonna try to get the gables, gable studded there sometime today. There's two windows that I'll flip it around. There's two windows that go in up there toward the center, but they don't have our dimensions yet. So I was gonna gable stud this morning, but I don't think we're gonna do that. The same thing up there in the front. But our plan now is gonna be to, on those, we gotta run our rat runs. We'll go, there's like 3 sections up there it's got to be done. We'll get them ran, and then I'll start putting some, we'll start decking that little bit today right there. What we'll do is we'll get all of our plywood down on that on the main roof, and then we'll do our build back right there, because that makes it easy. You got something to walk on at that point. And I wish they'd backfill this thing. Don't know when they're going to get it done, because, we got to build a porch back here, and it gets a covered roof. And then up there in the front, same thing. But they got to get her backfilled first. Hey, Claudel, get your stick, boy. Claude. Boy, he smells something. Something been up here on her job. What you smell, Claude? Well, that's what we got going today. Hey, y'all, real quick, my birthday's Monday. I'll be 38, and all I ask is for all y'all that watch, please subscribe for me, Claude. And I'll be 38, and Claude's birthday's in June. He'll be 7, so y'all please subscribe and like. Thank y'all. All right, y'all, we got a rat runs run on the main section that we're going to do. I'm going to try to do a little different day and edit a video toward the end of the day of showing y'all, like I said, we're going to do rat runs of plywood. So let me flip the phone. Right there's your few little bracing I was talking about, the 2x4s down the center there. There's 1, 2, and 3 right through there. And now we're going to get up there, pop a line, and run the plywood. And we'll try to post back later. All right, y'all, we got our first run of plywood down, and we up here on the roof, and I'll show y'all what that is. Like I said, at the end of the day, I'm gonna try to put all this together in one video and see how it comes out. But I'll flip it around. All right, we got our first run down. That's always your hardest to get down, but we got to use plywood clips too. That's what those are. But we'll show you what that looks like. Get tied in. But see, there's your rat runs. There's 1, 2, and then 3 over yonder. Now we're going to get the plywood down, and we'll do this build back in, and we'll show you how that is. All right, we're gonna get back at it, y'all. You good?
Yep.
All right, we're doing this for a toe board right here. You take this to catch them up with. Fill it down so you got a good footment. All right. Then you got it when you spin it, Wayne. Yeah, the rough tube. This is what you gotta do to get the damn plywood up here. We'll show you real quick for y'all that don't know. It ain't as easy as it looks. Damn old framers go through hell. They got about the hardest job. Luckily, these plywood's new, and we ain't having to fight these clips, so that's how you do it. All right, we're getting back at it. Oh, Claude, dog. What you doing, boy? Hey, Claude. How you doing, boy? Get him, Claude. Talk to us, boy. Go get your stick. Oh, where's it at? You better go get it. Claudel, go find your stick, boy. Let's go. Good boy. All right, then, y'all. We up here working on the build back now, and I'll show y'all how that goes, like I told y'all would, how you come up with this real quick. Now, to put your ridge in right there, the easiest way we find it is to take and run your string line across the top of your ridge there. Get it lined up, and then you get it where it's over there and it's just barely touching. You mark it, and then put your ridge in, measure T long, be level every time. And then you just plane you a line, pop it to there, and we're about to put our valley boards in right through here. And I'll show y'all more in a minute, but that's what it's starting to look like back up some. But that's how you tie it in. That's what it looks like when you get your little ridge tied in there. All right, we get back to work. All right, y'all, I forgot to tell y'all, whenever we're popping this, when you run this line to plane it out and you pop it, I'll show you that line that you plane out and pop up through there. You do not put that valley board on there. That's where your plywood planes out at. You want that to be off of that, so when you run your plywood will plane on that line. And there's what your rafters look like. We working on them now. We got a couple in, but see, you got them long cuts like that. That's a 5 to a set to a 68 degree on a 35 degree bevel. That's the cut. Long of a long of a long. But she coming along, y'all. We working on her now. We keep you updated. Alright then, how y'all today? We about to call it today. We ran out of material. Builder's supposed to be getting it out here, but we got half of our damn build back done over here, and we got the main part plywood, and we got what we wanted to get done, you know. Lord, it was a beautiful day. We're thankful. Thank you, Jesus. What a good day. And yeah, y'all, my birthday's Monday on March 30th. Why don't y'all subscribe for me? Y'all tune in. Me and Claude trying to make it. Let us do good. Oh, Claude be 7 in June, but here, I'll turn the phone around real quick, show y'all. And all right, that's what your build back looks like when you get half of it done. See, old cuts nice and tight. Look at that, boys. What y'all think about that? I've seen some cuts on that damn TikTok now. I'd be ashamed of it. But yeah, she's coming along. We ain't do too bad. Up here on the peak, I'll show y'all. See, that's what we got to tie back in over there. You fill that in from that to that. That's how you do that. Look at that view. They got them a nice view. But I don't know where Claude is. I was gonna show y'all Claude, but all right, fellas, we tired. I'm gonna try to edit all this into one. Video. You know, we're gonna try to start doing things a little different, and we'll have a drone before too long. Let y'all see the work and stuff a little bit better. But thank y'all everybody that comments and likes, and y'all please subscribe. Y'all have a good evening.